news. This is Let's Talk Live.
So each year, people make New Year's resolutions about traveling more, of course. But more times than not, people just think that they can't afford to travel, and then they don't plan in advance, and they don't go anywhere.
And then it gets really expensive if you don't plan in advance. So here to help us with our New Year's resolution to travel more in 2019 is founder of Always a List, Jawn Morey. Welcome.
Yes.
Thank you.
Jawn, I mean, there's here we are, the third day of January. Hasn't snowed yet, but a lot of folks are saying, are going to say, my gosh, in February, after we have had some snow, they want to get out of here, and they want to sort of plan something around their interests and what they like to do.
Absolutely.
So how do you do that?
Well, you know, before I became a TV host and a social media influencer and stuff, I was a full-time entertainment journalist. And so doing that out of a political city like DC, I was traveling all the time, and it made me an accidental travel guru. And so I became that go-to guy that my friends and everybody came to for travel tips, and ended up doing a show for Travel Channel based on just that alone. And I tell everyone to travel around your interests. So if like music is your thing, find a music festival in a city that you can go to. I found this festival Labor Day weekend, brand new festival. It was called the T-Ball Riverfront Jazz Festival. They had headliners like Erykah Badu, Rasan Patterson, Layla Hathaway.
Nice.
Labor Day is not a heavy traffic weekend in Dallas, so you can get affordable flights, affordable tickets, hotels. I went to a site called visitdallas.com. It told me where to eat, what to do. I had the best time. Listen, that's me when I was down in Nashville. Absolutely. So, you know, find a music-oriented situation that works for you. If you like historic figures and iconic personalities, I went to Memphis and visited Graceland. Now, I was kind of into Elvis before I went to Graceland, but I became a super fan just being in the ambiance of Graceland.
It's sort of I was there like
place.
maybe 25 years ago. It's a bizarre place in a way.
You got to go against Steve. I wanted to get the pork chop sideburns. I wanted to get me a bedazzled onesie.
Peanut butter and banana sandwich.
All of that. But then in Memphis, you know, they have great barbecue. I even found a church in Memphis, All Nations Memphis. So I was rocking and rolling with Elvis and rocking and rolling with Jesus all in the same weekend.
I love that.
Yes.
They have a thing that's really cool in Memphis. It's called Mud Island.
Mud Island.
And it's actually, you walk the Mississippi, and it's all in cement. I mean, it's like maybe 4 blocks long, but it goes through and it's carved in. It's really cool.
Listen, go to Mud Island, go to Beale Street, lots to do in Memphis.
Yeah.
And if you like a self-contained environment, I took a solo vacation to Vegas last fall.
Right.
I went by myself. I swam during the day. Some of the best restaurants in this country are in Vegas. And every night I saw a show. I went to see comedian George Wallace. I saw the British headliner Matt Goss. I saw the Cirque show, The Beatles Love. Listen, I may have even randomly married a showgirl in Vegas. But I couldn't tell you, because what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
And Lady Gaga's in residence now at the Park MGM.
So much.
There's
Listen,
a lot
if you
to
got
do
big
there.
money, go see Gaga, Celine, and all of them. Or you can do like I did and go see the other folks.
Yeah, the other folks. I love it. Now let's talk about the luggage, because when you're traveling, I mean, you're giving us some good ideas and how to save money, but luggage is just awful now. I mean, unless it's on your person, they charge you.
Listen, I used to be one of those people who, I used to go to the discount stores, the Rosses, the Marshalls, to get my luggage, and I thought I was saving money, but the airlines were tearing my luggage up, and every 6 months I was going back to the discount stores to get more luggage. So I finally decided to upgrade my luggage and get a hard case set, and they've got lots of brands out there. There's one that I like called Out of Office Traveling, and I like them because they have the modern amenities. They have the external charger, they've got the international adapters, they got all the things that you need, and then I have a couple travel hacks. So in my luggage, I either put dryer sheets or like one of these scent packs that you can just get from anywhere. I don't care what the airline does and how stinky under that plane is. When you get to your hotel, your luggage will still smell good
I like
by
that
dropping
idea.
something. I promise you it'll work.
Is that what I'm smelling?
That's what you're smelling.
Okay, because you
It's
smelled
called
it.
Stay Cozy.
Yeah, because you smelled it. I
Listen,
was like, he
I
smells
randomly
good.
get them at Bed Bath & Beyond.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a cool situation. Makes your luggage smell good. So upgrade your luggage.
I
Be
love it.
stylish and let your luggage smell good.
Cool.
I like that. Okay, so what about when it comes to booking? Because like Steve, he always books in advance, like way in advance.
Oh, you're a smart guy.
Oh,
because
yeah.
when
I have
you
a
book-
wedding in June.
Oh,
Booked.
Listen,
Done.
if you can book 72 to 200 days in advance, you'll save a lot of money. And then if you like a hotel alternative, I like an app called Stay Alfred. Stay Alfred is really great. Think Airbnb, but upgraded. You're not staying in a random person's house, in a random person's bed, but it's like corporate housing with hotel amenities.
Wow.
I went in Nashville. We saw the photo from Nashville earlier. I stayed in a one-bedroom apartment that had ceiling-to-floor glass windows overlooking downtown.
Wow.
You could barely get me out of the apartment. It was so nice. It's tried and true, but I had an A-list star make me revisit hotwire.com. Hotwire has mechanisms that you can manipulate so you can pinpoint exactly where you want to stay in a part of a city,
right.
The type of star, and the amount of money you want to spend. And then there's a little tricky where you can kind of figure out where you're staying because, you know, it's got like that secret thing. And then Hopper. Hopper is an airline website, airline app where it'll price check your flights for you. So therefore, you'll know when to buy, best time to buy, if the price automatically drops. And then a couple of little quick savers, try to buy your tickets on a Tuesday night. Go online like around midnight, set your alarm, wake up if you're one of those people that go to bed early.
Yeah.
Get up around midnight, the prices usually drop. And if you can, fly in and fly out on a Tuesday or Wednesday. They're the lightest travel days, and you can save a lot of money by traveling those days.
Isn't it amazing, though, how the algorithms with the computers, and I mean, airline prices can change hour to hour, hotels
minute
can
to
change,
minute,
and I mean, it's really...
You'll be almost ready to hit purchase, and it'll say your price fare has changed.
Oh my gosh.
And it's not lower.
It's not lower. All right.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
All right, now we know who to call to help book us a flight. All right, well, coming up next, we're talking to the newly crowned Miss District of Columbia, USA, and we have more of Let's Talk Live coming up right after the break.